there. I'm Jessica Mernagh. I will be your hostess for this evening. I'm here tonight interviewing the interviewer, deSouza. First of all, I would like to say thank you for allowing me to be on here hosting you tonight.
Well, Jessica, I know how much you're really interested in learning about these kinds of things, like being a hostess and also singing. So I'm really thankful for Shaw Cable and Steve Bernard for letting us have this opportunity to showcase ourselves.
Yes, of course. Yeah, I appreciate the opportunity, and I have a variety of questions that I would like to ask you. I know that you've been creating and involved in music, and therefore my first question is, what are you most proud of?
Okay, well, my career spanned about, close to 30 years now. I started off in the 70s playing in bars, in the 80s in full bands, and around 1986 I played with Winston Watney at Expo 86, and that was a life-changing thing because he was a spiritual healer through music, and I decided that's what I wanted to do with my life. And over the years I've just kept working, but I've always had the thought of doing things past just the love songs. So I'm proud of the fact that I've actually made a living off of playing music for the last, say, 35 years. I bought this house and this recording studio. I've done a lot of mega projects that I'm really happy with. The Water song, Billy Barkaday Festival song. There's quite a few of them.
Mm-hmm. No, it's great. It's awesome that you've made a living doing what you love. Normally, we just go with everybody else just gets boring jobs that they hate, but you've been able to make a living on something that you have a passion for, you love doing, which leads me into my next question. What is your philosophy on life?
Well, okay, so basically I watch the direction the crowd is going in, and I run in the opposite direction. That's the main one, right?
Okay.
And I've always followed my dream. If I have a dream to do something, people say I'm crazy. I was playing drums, and I actually was making a living playing drums in bands, and I switched over to guitar, and I wasn't very good. But that was my dream, is to just do that, and I've always kept doing that.
Yeah.
Some more things, something that I just took on, and it isn't totally finished yet, but before I say something negative about someone, I want to say 10 positive things about them. And it's still in the baby, infantile kind of thing, see. It's another one of my philosophies.
Okay. And my next question, for this show, it is a lot of work. Why do you do it?
Well, Jessica, when I first came to Steve Bernard at Shaw, I came here with the idea of just getting a few more students. And Steve suggested putting a show on. And for the last 10 years, there's been nothing in Cornell supportive. I went in and I was too old to volunteer. Even now with Steve, as our new programmer in Cornell, we started the show Be Cool Cat, and I was teaching music on that, and it did really good. So there was a lot of positive response. So Steve asked me if I wanted to do more, and so I said, for sure, let me think about it, and came up with the You're the Star idea, and put the jingle together. And
Which is a wonderful jingle.
Oh,
by
thank
the way.
you.
It's very catchy.
Yeah, it sticks in your head, eh?
Yes.
I'm good at that.
Yeah. My next question, does anyone else in your family play music?
Yeah, well, my dad was a jazz drummer in Pakistan. He had a 12-piece band.
Oh, wow.
And when all the greats went over to India, Dizzy Gillespie, I've got a picture of Dizzy Gillespie and Dizzy Gillespie's drummer playing on my dad's drum set. But Tommy Dorsey, all the people that went over there, they all hooked up with my dad. So he did really good. My sister also plays piano as a hobby. And my niece, my sister's daughter, started the first all-lady RCMP choir in Hamilton, Ontario.
Oh, wow.
And she's also learning guitar.
So your father was in music. Is that where you get some of your inspiration from?
Well, Jessica, I get my inspiration. Actually, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my students because they bring in such a wide variety of music that I get a lot of my inspiration from them. I also get my inspiration from like reading the newspaper, like the most recent one being Paint the Town Red. And also like I get inspired from movies, and once in a while I meet someone really special who inspires me, and like life in general. That's where I get my inspiration.
Yeah. Well, other than You're the Star, what other current projects are you working on?
Okay, right on. I'm doing an album project with John Goodwin in here. I've also just finished the bed tracks for a meditational CD called Creating a Chakra Connection. And I've got like 165 acres by Jessica Lake that I want to build a recording studio and a wellness retreat and a wildlife sanctuary. And that's going to be a summer project.
Okay.
To name a few. There's a lot more.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. Well, that's awesome. We're going to break away to Eddie's videos now.
Okay, folks, here's a song called Pining Over You. True story. I've decided to let you go. No sense holding on when you don't feel the same. You know I still love you, but I need a little space to find the real me, and there's no one to blame. Now I'm going on a nature walk, gonna teach my dog to talk. In my mind I'll fly 1,000,000 miles away. Give myself a neck rub, go soak out in the hot tub. Keep myself busy night and day. Take a class on dancing, try some internet romancing. These are things I'm gonna do instead of pining over you. You can still call me, but there's a good chance that I won't be able to chat for hours like we used to do. I gotta make a new start before I fall apart, wanting so much more from you. Life's too short to sit waiting for you to come around. I'm gonna cut my losses and get my feet on solid ground. Learn a new guitar lick, go out and buy a quick pick, drive out to the lake and have a swim. Playing music in the park, watching stars falling after dark, dying so I can get slim. I'll be laying in my sunroom, might even find my mop and brew. These are things I'm
gonna do instead of pining over you? Gonna teach my dog to talk. These are things I'm gonna do instead of pining over you. These are things I'm gonna do instead of pining over you.
Right on, thank you.